Now, the leader of the economic freedom fighters, Julius Malema, is visiting the home of the late struggle icon Andrew Mlangeni in Soweto. You'll know that he died at the military hospital in Pretoria. He was 95. Reporter Govan Whittles is covering that story for us today. Govan, good afternoon to you. What has the EFF been telling you?
Well, they've come here to pay tribute to Mr. Andrew Mlangeni, Jeremy, and they say that they've had a long-standing relationship with the Mlangeni family. Julius Malema specifically mentioning that while he was president of the ANC Youth League, he used to regularly speak at Mr. Mlangeni's birthday parties, and Mr. Mlangeni still offered them support after they were expelled from the ANC. So that's the reason that they're here in Soweto, Dube, to come and pay respects to the Mlangeni family. And the EFF leader saying that he's always valued the support that Mr. Mlangeni gave him. But this has also been an opportunity for the EFF to reflect on the allegations of corruption that are connected to the funding of PPEs in the government. And Julius Malema saying that President Cyril Ramaphosa should ask his spokesperson, Kusela Diko, to step aside while the allegations of the 125 million rand tender are investigated, and also saying that the EFF has not benefited from any PPE contracts and that they only donated money to the Solidarity Fund, and insisting that there hasn't been any EFF influence to try and siphon off some of that money. So the legacy of Andrew Mlangeni and his commitment to fighting corruption and standing for integrity has been focused on by many of the people who visited here today, particularly the EFF leader, who says now is the time for South Africa to act against corruption, and it should start with the president and his spokesperson.
You've also had an opportunity to talk to the family.
I have indeed. The family spokesperson saying that they're warning anyone who may try to benefit illegally from the procurement processes associated with the burial that they will be exposed. The family saying that they would like an audit of all the expenditure related to this Category 1 state funeral that's being afforded to Mr. Andrew Mlangeni. I spoke to Mr. Malusi Kekana a short while ago. Let's have a look at what he said.
Often, most of the families, the Mandela family, etc., they, catch up this because the Auditor General finds out that, the cost per item is too high and unjustifiably too high. So we just wanted to issue a warning right up front to everybody who's connected with the procurement for the Mlangeni Foundation that we probably will even ask for an audit, specifically to be assured that not a single cent that was not supposed to be paid has been paid, so that those who want to commit corruption cannot do so in his name. So for us it's very important because of, as Gustav said, his values, what he stood for. I was with Ndade Mlangeni for many, many years. As a businessman, he's never asked me or anybody for anything for himself. When you talk about a man of integrity, he'll never allow his name to be used to open or close deals. He was way above that. So we don't want a situation where people want to ride on the bandwagon and then commit fraud and corruption using the funeral.
Remembering the late Andrew Mlangeni. This is Lunchtime on ENCA and also ETV.